D, wait for it, Lightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So they dropped this trailer for The Flash at the Super Bowl, and I'm going to break it down. I want you guys to know that there will be heavy spoilers in this from the plot that leaked online from Reddit. And it looks like this is pretty much, going to be the way it's going to go down or whatnot, from the plot and then the way this trailer went. But before I get started on this, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get pushed to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that's out of the way, let's get started on this trailer breakdown. Okay, so it starts off with Barry coming in on this is him in his new suit. Hold on, let me back that up. His new suit, I don't care for his new suit, but I'm not like angry about it. It's fine. I just personally just don't care for it. I don't think I like the little veins coming off of it, but it's not a deal breaker for me at all. So this is him in front of his parents' house in the other world. Okay, so this right here, there was some concept art. So this is them at Wayne Manor, and you can tell from these little things right here, but that right there is the Barry of this world. I'll just say Earth 2 because I don't know what Earth this is. And this is where Sasha Calais, Supergirl, will learn to fly after they get her out. So this is his home again, the Allen home. And then this is Batman. This is after a night of crime fighting. And then he comes in here and he's in his kitchen, like cooking like steak or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly what he was making. All right. So this is the first 5 minutes of the movie. And there's some other shots in here from that. But this is Ben Affleck's Batman, and they're in our world. And there's like a bank robbery, but then there's like a hospital situation going down. I'll show you when it gets to it because Barry goes and saves a bunch of like babies and stuff like that. But this is Batman on his Batmobile or Batbike, chasing down these bad guys. So here he is talking. I believe that's him talking to his dad. So here he is, and I don't know where this is exactly where he's coming in. I'm assuming this is the other world where he's coming in to stop Zod. So this is all right. So all of that was a lot right there. So this is him somebody turning on something. I'm not quite sure. And then this right here is an explosion, but it's not. I think this is the Batman fighting situation. Sorry about that. And then this is where Sasha Calais, Supergirl, learns to fly because she floats off of this. And I'm throwing up some concept art and everything. So this is him running through the Speed Force. And we will get a shot of other worlds and in the Speed Force. Yeah. I did a video on it. I'll leave a link and everything. And so he asks him, but of all the worlds, out of all the timelines you can come to, why come to this one? And this is where he says, because this is the one where my mom is alive. And this is his mom. And I thought it was, I can't remember her name, but this is actually, it says on IMDb that this is played by Maribel Veradu. I don't know her. So here she is. This is obviously where she has been killed, and she is blamed by Henry Allen, and played by a new actor that is somebody else. That's Ron Livingston, and he didn't do it. But we'll see if they go through with who did it. So that's him as a little kid, and there's the title sequence, and there's him running. The Flash. And then here's him running out of his house, and he talks about how it's in a loop. And so this is just him. He sees what happened because he lived through it. Here he is, like reminiscing over the picture of his parents. Oh no, that's the Waynes. Those are the Waynes. Sorry. Those are the Waynes. That's like Bruce's hand, I believe. And he's reminiscing over his parents because he probably relates to Barry in some way, shape, or form, because Barry at a young age lost both his parents because his mom died and then his dad went to jail because he was falsely accused of her murder. So here he is. He's in his room, and he's got the Speed Force flowing through the electricity, and he's looking at these pictures. I like this one right here where he's done doing this little thing. Love that little pig nose thing. So there he is, and he grabs his mom's shoulder, and he, you know, I'm pretty sure she's just gonna be like, "Oh, Barry, it's you," and everything, and be like, "Oh, you cut your hair," or some crap like that. So here he is, and he meets his self from this world. Now, this self does not have powers. This Barry in the yellow, which I like that jacket, does not have powers. And he's like, we need to get you your powers, because I can't remember if it's the day that Zod shows up or the day before Zod shows up. He gets his powers in our world, and he's like, "You took my face. That's my face." I'm like, "That's funny." So June 16th is when it's coming out. Again, I'm excited for it. Sorry, I just need a little chapstick. My lips are dry. So yeah. So there we have the Wayne Manor. It looks a little different from the one from the actual Burton verse Batman Wayne Manor. But it still looks all right. I mean, it looks like it would be Wayne Manor. So they go there. And now this is where, okay, so this Barry, our Barry, I'm just going to call him our Barry. He's trying to recreate what happens. And he's like, you need to be here. But since he's there, the lightning hits him and travels into the World 2 is Barry. And World 2 Barry gets powers, but he loses his powers. I don't like this when they do this in stories where Superman loses powers, but Lois Lane gets it and everything. I personally don't like those storylines. I never have. But what are you going to do? Okay, so let's check this out. So then he gets hit, and then that's the flash ring. Hold on, that's the flash ring. Very cool. I like it. It looks very cool. And he's like, this is a chance for me to fix everything. And he's like, but when you do, you could ruin everything. And so when he's looking at this is the day that Zod shows up. And he's like, oh, crap, I've lost my powers. There's no Superman to help out. Zod's going to take over like that, you know? So here we get the Doomsday. You see a little dude floating right there. You know, and he's like, oh, I ruined it. And that's this world's Barry. So then we get Zod coming in. He's obviously winning against these people. Now he says, we've been waiting for you. I think he's talking to Sasha Calais' Supergirl. And so that right there, I believe, is what's her face? The bad Kryptonian, Flora. But we'll see. So here he is. He is in the science lab, and I believe, and this is Supergirl's Supergirl. There she is. I could be wrong. This might be the first time he meets her, but that's him holding her hand, or somebody's holding her hand, just be like, hey, get up, kind of thing. So here they are. They're wrecking the army, the Kryptonians. He turns on he's like, you need some help. Turns on, this is the Batcave, which is also different from the Burtonverse Batcave. But at the same time, this looks very, reminiscent of it. And you see the Batwing, which is very cool. I can't wait for them to see it. Now, I was excited about this because he's like, wait, are you're, and he's like, yeah, I'm Batman. And yeah, I was excited about this. So then we get some Batman action. So he dives off here. The suit is different. He flies into these guys. And I think that this right here is what Batman fans from the Burtonverse, like myself, were looking for in an action sequence with Michael Keaton's Batman. And his suit is different from the one from the movie. Look at that. Bam. And he faints. And then this is from the first 5 minutes also, where Batman is chasing down those people. And then this is where Sasha Calais, and I believe this is Barry Allen, and she's carrying him up to the clouds or some crap like that. And then they're trying to get him his powers back. So this right here is at a hospital where some robbers have all like got up into because of the bank robbers. I'm so sorry, I'm yawning. I barely ever yawn. As soon as I start recording, I always yawn. So then I believe it's like they get hauled up into this hospital, and Barry has to go in there, but then like they set off some kind of like something or other, and this stuff starts happening. So he's being blocked off, but this is him running up the building to save like all these babies and stuff. So here's Batman. And I believe that all that stuff is from that first action sequence where he's all like flipping him around and stuff like that. So then here he is. I believe that was him and what's her name? West. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. His love interest. You can see her hand right there. Or it might be his mom. I'm not quite sure. So then we get that. That's the two Barrys. That's this world's Barry, and this is our Barry. And they're fighting the Kryptonians together because obviously Superman's not around. So here he is. He's like, there might not be a tomorrow. Now, this I believe is where they're going to connect this and get the lightning to go through Barry, and that's where he gets his powers back. Then we get Sasha Calais, Supergirl, punching a Kryptonian, probably Zod. And then this is where he comes in, and look, he creates a tornado. Boom. So good. So then this is the Batwing flying through there. Very cool. And then she shoots off her laser vision. And then he's firing everything. This is Ben Affleck's Batman. I have to be honest with you. I'm not crazy about this suit with these little thingies. But at the same time, we get Ben Affleck back, so I'm all for it. Now, this is a bridge sequence where Wonder Woman is supposed to show up. Here is their Barry Allen fighting alongside Barry Allen. I'm not quite sure what him screaming. Hold on, we gotta go. Gosh. So he's screaming, no, and I'm not quite sure what he's screaming for, but we'll see. So he's firing on this Kryptonian ship. I wonder if it does anything. And so he's like, what do we do? Batman, what do we do? And this is them breaking Supergirl out of this government facility, and he doesn't have any power. So of course he can't do anything. So then he's all like, just hope we survive. And there she is. Boom. Oh, sorry. And she's like throwing dudes all over the place, and she's smashing that one in the face. I bet that hurt. I bet she broke his face. And he's all like, this is not Superman. She's like, or Kal-El, my name. He's like, my name is Carr. And he's like, I'm Barry. He's like, we're Barry. And he's obviously in love with her. And then in comes the Flash title. And then we'll get her flying next to it, which is very cool. And he's taking a video of it or pictures. And he's all like, what are you doing? And he's like, our kids will want to see this. Now, I have a question about that when he says, our kids will want to see this. Is he talking like, I immediately assumed that him and Sasha Calais, Supergirl, will make coitus and have babies. But it could also mean like our kids, like I'm going to have kids, you're going to have kids, she's going to have kids, and they're all going to want to see this kind of thing. That's what also it kind of meant. And then she flies forward because she's faster than the Batwing. And then that's the end of the trailer, you guys. And I have to say, I thought it was very good. I think it looks so good. I think that I think we have a hit on our hands. I think that and then even though that Ezra Miller is a crazy person and has his issues, I know some people might wonder, what should we do in terms of like, should we go see this movie? Should we not go see this movie? And I go, listen, it's already made. Ezra Miller already got paid. And, listen, I'm going to go see it. No matter what. I don't care how many babies he let suck on bullets. I don't care how many Icelandic princesses he threw to the ground. I'm going to go see it. So we'll see if anything happens with Ezra Miller and everything. But I'm going to go see it for sure opening weekend, probably that Friday. But, you make that decision for yourself. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you what I'm going to do. All right, you guys, that's all I got for this breakdown. It wasn't like crazy or whatnot, but I am interested in seeing this movie. So tell me, guys, what you guys think about this. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your favorite part? What are you looking most for? None of these characters are going forward, by the way. It sounds, it's from what I've heard, nobody's getting cameos at the end. We're not getting a Ben Affleck, Wonder Woman cameos at the end. They're just going to be in the first 5 minutes. And then we're not going to get Michael Keaton and Sasha Calais, Batman and Supergirl coming to our world. We're just getting Barry's just coming back, and that's it. So, all right, you guys, tell me what you guys thought. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind if you're new to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next Flash video. You guys have a good day. Bye.